Good morning, Hialeah. I'm looking toward the tractor today and I can't see my trash can. Oh, there it is. Right in my driveway. I can't tell you what this feels like. It feels like an insult. I want to talk about the words compliance and compromise. Two English words. Don't sound like they have much to do with each other. Compliance. Compliance is me putting the trash can right over there between me and that tractor, and compliance is the company that's hired to pick it up, picking it up, and putting it right back in that spot. Oh, but little guy, you gotta be compromising. No, I don't have to be compromising. Not when it was insisted that I put that buggy somewhere else, and he was wrong. And now I'm insisting that he put the buggy back where he got it from, just like he did the first day that he complied with the rules. Now he's walking the buggy back to the street, walking it back and putting it in my driveway. Not on the edge of the driveway where I can use the driveway. I don't know if you can tell, but it's raining right now. And that's a problem because I don't want to have to go out into the rain to use my driveway the way I need to use it. As you can probably tell, I'm not very happy this morning. So I'm going to end this before it gets way too long. Good morning, Hialeah. Actually, it's closer to lunchtime. But let's talk about compliance versus compromise. Why can't you just get along? This is where I found my trash can today. Alright? This is the second time the man's emptied it, third time since he's quote unquote thinks he's following the instructions, and he puts the can here. I understand. I have no idea what his motives are, but the can belongs over there. That's where he picks it up from. So in seeing him bring it to that spot right there, he's parking it in my driveway. The problem with this is several, actually. One is we use the driveway. We don't put the can in the driveway, we put the can over there because we need the driveway. I've also instructed my frail wife and my more frail mother-in-law that they're not to be touching this thing. It weighs 40 pounds empty. So there are times when I can't move this thing. She needs the driveway. It can't be sitting here in the driveway. That's an issue. Now we're going to go on getting out of the wind here a little bit. So compliance versus compromise. Compliance. I am compliant. We pay our bill. That's one thing that's very important. We are also required to deal with the city of Hialeah. No problem with that. For years, that spot right there is where the trash has been being picked up. Progressive has picked up that trash in that spot up until this driver. And now this driver insists on doing things his own way. I am compliant. It's at the curb. That's where it belongs. That's where the can needs to be again. Now, what ended up happening recently was I received this little card. I'll read it to you. Place cart here on August 4th. Then I received this one 4 days later. You must place cart here and call the number. Now, what that all has got me is I've called the company, Progressive, and I've called the city of Hialeah. City of Hialeah got them to where they're picking it up again here. I just showed you that he left the can over there. The problem is I am compliant. He is insisting that I compromise. That can don't belong there. It belongs here. My wife needs that driveway to park. Instead of opening the gate every time we come in and go out of the house, this is the driveway we use. That's what needs to happen. And in addition, when I look back at the situation that we've got here, we've got those handles. The man puts on gloves when he handles my can. I have no idea, and I can only assume that he doesn't like handling the cans because there might be garbage on them. But he's using those same gloves on every can that he ever has to touch. That means he's bringing whatever's on those other cans, and for weeks on end, onto my handles. Those handles are not for his use. Those handles are for my use. So I end up having to use gloves to bring my can in, which I did do just before I started the video. That's another issue. Now, him putting that rig back over there is an insult. He's just giving me the middle finger, telling me that he has control and he owns the situation, even though his bosses have told him to pick it up there and put it back there. Thank you for watching, Hialeah.